I've been a wine lover for years. In fact, I had on my vision map from years ago, before this company was ever a thought in any of our minds, that I wanted to own vineyards. That's how much I love wine. But I had no idea that Israel had an amazing wine culture. 2,000 years ago, Israeli wine culture was booming. There were wine presses everywhere. Wine was common knowledge, and it's some of the best wine in the world. But then politics happened, culture shifts, and for the last couple thousand years, until the late 1800s, Israeli wine was pretty much non-existent. But there's been a revival. The first time that I started talking to these Israeli winemakers, something really struck me in that they had really similar stories. About 20 years ago, several of them said that they just felt this call to come and resettle the land. It was the land of their forefathers. It was the land that was promised to them. And they felt like, what grows good here? Grapes. So they became winemakers. And little did I know, like coming back years later, how much it was going to impact my life. I have been wine tasting in France, in Spain, in California, in Italy, and I think that some of the wines in Israel, hands down, beat Old World and New World wines. These are really ancient world wines. If you're talking about some of the seeds that these vines are growing from, literally were from several thousand years ago, and they were rediscovered. I wasn't even a white drinker until I had the Gewürztraminer from Tours, and I was so blown away. It converted me. There's hundreds of wineries, everything from boutique wines to huge operations that have just great production and an endless supply of wine for you and for me. Israeli wine is now some of the best wine in the world. We know it, but we want other people to know it too.